Hi guys, good morning. So today we're going to be talking about what we're going to do all week. Today you're going to have a project to do. So I'm going to go through and explain the different things and I'm going to upload them. Okay? If you have questions about this, you have to let me know, alright? So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and show you. We're going to read 2 pages of information. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. And then we've got 2 other tabs that we're going to look at today. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to be doing an Industrial Revolution research project. So you'll be choosing one invention from the Industrial Revolution to teach me about. You will create a small poster. So you don't have to do this on a huge piece of paper or anything massive. You're going to do it on a sheet of unlined paper. Do not do this in your notebook. It won't look good. Do it on a good piece of paper. Okay? Or you can make a slide on Google Slides. So if you would rather do it on a computer, that's fine too. I know some of you have a computer and you like to use it, and some of you don't have a computer or don't have a phone that works very well and you would rather do things on paper. That's also fine. So I'm giving you the option so that you can choose which one works better for you. Right, so I'm going to give you a list of inventions to choose from and instructions on what to do. In our classroom, there will also be examples posted and the information you will need. So when I say that there will be examples posted and the information you'll need, I mean that this video is going to be up. The document we're looking at right now, so this, is going to be up. And these 2 other tabs that I've opened that we're going to look at in a few minutes are also going to be posted. So everything you need is going to be there, and I'm going to make an instruction section in the instructions to tell you what to do. Okay? So, the invention list. This is important for you. I'm not going to read the whole invention sheet list right now, but on this sheet, there are some things that you can pick from. If it's right here, yes, you can do your project about it. Okay? So any of these you can do your project about. You get to pick. It's up to you. Questions you have to answer. So these 8 things have to be on your project. Alright? Number 1, what is your invention? So which of these did you pick? Who built it? So who's the person who made it? When was it built? What year did they make it? What was it used for? What did they do with it? If you picked the steam engine, what did they do with steam engines? How is it tested or designed? So what did they do to figure out how to make it work? How does it affect us today? Why do we care about your invention? Does it have an impact on our life right now? All of these things do. Number 7, why did you choose your invention? What made you pick the one that you picked? Why were you curious about it? And then 8, give me 3 fun facts about your invention or its inventor. So really quickly, let's do the next piece first. So there's important information for you. There's a word that I want us to define. It's called plagiarism. Plagiarism is the act of taking someone else's work and claiming that it's yours. This is cheating, and we're going to practice not doing it. So it's really easy when you're doing research about something to look it up on the internet or to look it up in a book and to just copy what you see. But that's copying someone else's work. So you're going to have to use books or the internet to get information for this project. But you need to make sure that things are put into your own words. So you're not just copying something off of the internet. Okay? I know how you write and how you speak, so it'll be easy for me to tell if you copied something from the internet or if you read something and then summarized it in your own words. I will take off points for this, and if you do it, the highest grade you'll be able to make is a 75. I'm going to be kind of mean about this one and really be on top of it because you guys have to practice not doing this. Okay? I know that it's super easy to do, but you've got to get in the habit of putting things in your own words, because otherwise you're not learning, you're just copying. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say I wanted to use this information for my project. This information right here. I got this when I Googled first airplanes. On December 17th, 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright made 4 brief flights at Kitty Hawk with their first powered aircraft. The Wright brothers had invented the first successful airplane. The Wrights used this stopwatch to time the Kitty Hawk flights. So this came from the internet, and it doesn't really sound like something I would say, does it? So I need to put it into my own words. So if I read this and was going to give you the important information about it, I would say, Wilbur and Orville Wright had their first successful flight test at Kitty Hawk on December 17th, 1903. They made the first successful airplane. That sounds more like something I'd say, doesn't it? That's what I want you to do too. So basically you're just making sure that you're not copying someone else's work. You're putting it in your own words. If you have any questions about that, message me and let me know and I can help you. Now this part, a rubric. A rubric is what a teacher uses to grade your work. So I'll be using this to grade your work. If you do all of these things, you'll get a 100. This is super easy, right? So this section is what you'll need to do. We're going to highlight it. And then this section is points you'll earn for doing it. So this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you'll get if you do it. Did you answer all 8 of the questions? So all 8 of these questions, did you answer them? If the answer is yes, then you'll get 25 points. Is the project neat and readable? Does it look like you tried? So does it look like you made your project and you worked on it all week long like I asked you to, and you really took your time and you made your pictures look nice and you wrote neatly and you made it pretty, those kinds of things? If you did that, then you'll get 25 points. If it looks like you did it in one day and you rushed and it's really sloppy and it doesn't look nice, then you won't get 25 points. Is this project in your own words or is it copied from somewhere else? So that's what we just talked about here with plagiarism. If it's not plagiarized and it is in your own words, you'll get 25 points. And the last one, super easy. Did you turn it in on time? So did you turn it in on Thursday, like I've asked you to? Because this is going to be due on Thursday, which is February 4th. So if it was turned in on February 4th, then you'll get 25 points. Okay? So make sure that you turn this in on time. A lot of us are really having a problem with turning things in on time this semester. So that's why it's worth so many points, because you need to practice doing it. Also, I'm sorry if you could hear that airplane that just flew over. So, now that we know all of this, we're going to look at 2 examples that I've made. I made one on the computer with a Google slide. I'm not going to read this to you because you can read it. It's going to be posted for you to pull up and look at, but I want you to look at it. So this is what I'm talking about. You can make a Google slide. What I did, let's see. Let's duplicate it so that I can mess with it. So I put some text on here. I typed what I wanted to have. Okay. Yeah. All right. Put a background. We can make it blue. You can pick a theme and have your background look a specific way. You click this button, you can make text. You can type whatever you want. You can push this button. And it'll change the color. Okay? If you want a picture, you can Google whatever you want to add. You can click it, click insert, and then it'll give you a picture. If you want shapes like I used, you can click, move them around, add whatever you want to it. Okay? So I'm just doing this so that you can see how you would make a slide like I did. Okay? Let's change my background. Alright, so we're going to hit undo. So this one will be the same. So this will be posted for you to look at. And if you need any help making a Google slide, you're more than welcome to ask me questions about it and I can help you. Then this is the one I think most of you will pick to do. So I did this on a white piece of paper. I wrote all of the same information down. I drew a picture. If you can print things, you can print things and glue them on your poster. You can draw pictures. Obviously, I didn't draw a very good picture because I know that not all of us are good at drawing. This does look like what it's supposed to look like though, promise. If you Google 1826 camera, this is pretty similar to what will come up. It's not a great drawing, but I didn't just make it up. Alright, so all of the information that I ask you for in the rubric is on both of these. I give you fun facts. I show you pictures. I tell you who made it, what it was, how he tested it, how we use it today, why I picked it, all of those things. Alright, so all of these will be posted for you to have a look at. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You will have today, tomorrow, and Thursday to work on this. Post it on Thursday so that I can check it, okay? Make sure that you actually do this. I'm going to text your parents to remind them that you have a project this week. So make sure that you're doing it and that you turn it in on time. This can either be a really good grade or a really bad grade. And it's super easy if you'll just do it, okay? It took me maybe 30 minutes to do all of the research I needed to do. You can totally do this, okay? If you have any questions or need any help, let me know. And I will get this posted for you and talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.